Owen, first, I'm surprised you and I are able to do this interview. I've been going through your socials. How many shows have you been doing in the last, I don't know, month or so, man?
Uh, a lot. I don't know how many we've done, but I think we have 45 shows from now until December 6th,
Wow.
which is kind of daunting. We have 105 shows on the calendar for 2024, which is a lot of shows, more than I've ever played in my whole life. Uh, More travel than I've ever done in my life. So it's been a busy, kind of crazy year. Um, but you know what? I'm having the best time on the road, and it's been so fun singing these songs to people and seeing people singing them back to me. It's just like a dream come true. So I can't complain.
Yeah, because didn't you do a release in May? Correct me if I'm wrong.
What's that? Say it again.
Did you do a release in May, an EP release, or am I wrong with
We
that?
did. Yeah. We
Okay.
released my EP, Bruce County, back in May. We had 4 songs on there, and then since then we've released another single as well. So we're kind of continuing to just roll out music, but it's been fun telling stories about Bruce County and where I grew up and sharing that with people all over Canada and the US and stuff like that. So it's very cool.
But one of the big reasons we're talking, man, the CCMAs that are coming up, you are the man of the hour. I'm going to let you say, how many nominations do you have?
I'm up for 4 nominations, which is it's weird, man. It's honestly so weird to say that. Um, Last year I was at the CCMAs, just in the crowd, enjoying it. Never thought that this year I'd have 4 nominations. And the year before, I was there. Year before that, I was there, and then I've been watching it on TV since I was a little younger. So I mean, it's just crazy. I'm very thankful to be recognized in the community, and obviously, I'm a huge fan of all the other artists that are nominated for, the awards that I'm up for, and all the awards. So it's just cool to be alongside them.
Okay, I'm going to call them out for you. You're up for Entertainer of the Year. Okay, Male Artist of the Year. You Breakthrough Artist or Group of the Year, and Songwriter of the Year. Here's the killer, though, man. The Songwriter of the Year. What is this? One, two, three, 5 songs on this, man, and you are part of this. It's
Yeah.
crazy to think that not only are you part of this elite group, but breakthrough at the same time. And then we look at male artists of the year. I don't think too many artists, unless you're like Shania Twain or something, who has been able to pull off something like that. And I
Yeah,
mean, female artists, not male artists.
yeah, that's crazy. I never really thought of it, I guess, but um, I mean, the song that I'm up for Songwriter of the Year is Old Dirt Roads, and I didn't write Old Dirt Roads with the intention of like, oh, this will get me nominated for Songwriter of the Year at the CCMAs. Like I it was 2019, so that would have made me 21, I guess, or 20. I was in my college bedroom and I was missing home, and I just picked up my guitar and I wrote the song in an hour. And
Wow.
um, yeah, it was just me like literally thinking about the roads that we used to ride down, the dam I used to go hang out with my buddies, and I think that's why I love songwriting, because it's an outlet for me to just, put on paper what I'm feeling at the time, and the fact that so many people have connected with that song, and now it's being recognized at the CCMAs. Uh, it's just like crazy. I could have never dreamed that up or mastermind that or anything. I mean, I wrote the song 5 years ago, so it's crazy.
But here's the thing. I've always said this a million times, and no knocking all the other genres. I've always said that when it comes to country, hip hop slash R&B, they're both best both telling stories. They're great at storytelling.
Yep.
You are a great storyteller. Do you think with all the things that you've gone through, sort of accumulated into what is going on? Because you are telling us your life story and we're sharing that, and we've somehow connected with that for this to manifest.
Yeah, I totally think so. To me, the most powerful songs and the songs that connect with the most amount of people are the songs that you sing about the most, unique or detailed, or things, almost the things that you wouldn't think that people would connect with, because if you try to appeal to the masses, it almost gets too vague and too, it's that nobody can actually be like, that's me, I've been there. But if you sing about something that's like very true to you, and a personal experience, like the amount of people that can connect with something like that, I think is far far greater. So that's what I try to do when I get in the songwriting room, is especially recently, is just write music that makes me feel something, because I know if I feel something, if I get that like fuzzy feeling in my stomach, or that like heart-wrenching feeling, or that like just hopeful feeling that music can give, then I know that other people will get that as well. So that's sort of that's all I'm trying to chase.
Well, you chased it well, man. I'm just curious, where were you when you found out about the nominations?
Well, the first one that I found out about was Entertainer, because I didn't know that they were announcing awards. Like I didn't know when all that stuff was coming out, but um I just got home from a show, like just landed in Toronto. I think I got back to the house, and I was like, taking my boots off, and my manager texted me, and it was all capitals, and he's like, "What the hell?" or something, and he sent me the post, and I was like, "What is this?" But I didn't open it right away, and then I know I opened it out like an hour later, and it was the Entertainer announcement that the CCMA's posted online, and I was like, what? Like that's crazy. I was freaking out. Um, and then obviously the next day, all the other stuff came out, and it was just crazy, man. So cool.
So, what are the preparations for the CCMAs? I have to assume if you're an entertainer of the year and songwriter in those categories, and breakthrough, and we can keep going on and on and on. Probably there's some awards you don't even know anything about. But I gotta assume you're gonna be performing at the show and some stuff during the CCMA festival and stuff too.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be performing on the award show, which is cool. Kind of nerve-wracking, but I get to play a song on there, and I'll be around all weekend doing, you know, some of the fanfare stuff and some other performances. Yeah, I'll be around all weekend. I think I looked at my calendar for the CCMA weekend the other day, and it's like very, very busy. It's kind of stressing me out thinking about how much I got to do. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see everybody out there again.
You kind of talked about, we're going to wrap this up momentarily, but you kind of talked about, being in the audience and watching. Now, with this happening for you, are you ready to become part of that entourage? And I'll use that word entourage, where instead of you going, wow, I'm so excited to meet so and so and so and so, you're prepared now that young artists are going to be coming to you going, wow, Owen, I'm so excited to meet you. I've been growing up on your music. Um, what kind of advice do you have for me? Because now you're going to be becoming a statesman for Canadian country music, like the Paul Brants and so many other great artists who have done this years ago. Now you're going to be part of this.
Yeah, that's so wild. Um, I've sort of experienced a little bit of that lately, like people, messaging me online and coming up to me at the shows, and like waiting, coming to meet me at the merch line, and just like sharing their experience with my music, or things that my music has helped them through. And it's just like that's the kind of things that you hope people can connect with your music, but then when it actually
Yeah.
happens, it's very fulfilling. And that's sort of why I want to make music in the first place, is to inspire people, share my story, and you know give people hope that it can happen to them as well. Because I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got nominated for CCMA awards. I don't know how I get to go on tour and all this stuff. I feel like it was just like a little bit of just putting the blinders on, and just like focusing on my songs, focusing on doing this, and just not taking no for an answer, and just continuing to do the thing that I love. So I think yeah, it's cool when people recognize that.
The biggest respect I can say towards you, man, is you're real. And you can see it on the stage. You can see it through your music. And hopefully fans can see this in this interview because you are real. And I love that. Before we go, one last question. Fall, winter coming up. What are the plans? Any chance that you may even have some holiday music maybe for us when it starts to snow and the jingle bells start to click?
Well, no. I No, I don't have any Christmas music coming out. Not this year anyways. But I do have some exciting announcements for the winter time, I guess. Now I said I have 105 shows this year, and if you look at my website, there's not 105 worth of shows on there. So that's just a hint, for what's coming in the fall. But besides that, we got a couple more songs coming out. Something, a bunch of songs that I'm excited about. So that's all I can give you, man. But we're staying busy, that's for sure.
We can live with that. Look, man, congratulations on this massive success that you absolutely deserve. Have a great time and a great experience at the CCMAs. I've always tried to tell people they probably put on the best show of any award shows, US, Canada, or anywhere else. It is such fan friendly and media friendly as well. I just hope you have a blast, and I'm crossing fingers, man, when I'm watching. I can see you going up there, man, up in the podium and going, wow, didn't expect this. Thank you so much. Because, like I said, man, you're real and you deserve it.
Well, thank you so much. I can guarantee that I will have a blast there all weekend. And, you know, awards or no awards, it'll be a fun time. And I can't wait to hang out with some friends again. And I just appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today, man.
Congrats, brother.
All right.